Hey guys, I want to do a quick review right now of the axes that I have hanging up here on this wall. Please keep in mind that all these axes you see and that I'm about to show you, they're not just decoration, they're actually working tools. About 5 or 6 years ago I bought them off eBay, anywhere between $10 to $30 a piece, and when I got them they were just absolute rust buckets. So I put some loving care back into them, restored them, and I actually use them. They're not just a part of a baseball card collection that you admire and then you hang up on a wall or you put back in a box. These are working tools, guys. So this first one that I got right here, this is a Federal Forest Service Pulaski. It's got the United States Forest Service stamped into it right there. And it also has 3.3 or 3.3 on the back of it. So this is an axe on one side and a grubbing, digging tool, chopping tool on the other side. And I don't know if this is going to come out, but maybe you can see the USFS on that. And then the 3.3, if the camera's focusing, guys. I'm not sure whether it is or isn't. But this has been a great tool for roots, coming off of a stump, everything else, certain rocks and whatnot. Like I said, these are working tools. They will always be working tools as long as I own them. All these handles that you do see up here, I got them from the Tennessee Hickory Handle Company. So these are great handles. Okay, this guy right here, this is one of my favorites. I also made these sheaths. Once again, I'm not a leather worker, but I did the best I could with what I had. They served their purpose. I'll take it. This one right here, that is my Collins 4-pounder. And so I brought this guy back, put kind of a rough, sharp to it, and yes, it works, guys. And of course, because the camera's working, this one right here, this is probably my favorite axe of all. It goes in my scabbard whenever I'm out and about in the forest. This is my genuine Norland. Now this one was pretty rough pitted when I got it, and as you can see, it is a genuine Norland. And it is still pretty rough and pitted on both sides. Now I have seen a lot of videos on YouTube of people looking to restore axe heads, and as soon as they see this pitting on here, they don't want to fool with it. They say that it's too far gone. Man, that's garbage. Sharpen the thing anyway in using it. What do any of these pits have to do with the blade? Now we can argue about this all day long, but this was completely pitted out. I basically just sanded most of the pits down. Still works. Norlands are generally 60, 70, 80, 90 years old. I'm not exactly sure when this one was produced, but I know that Norlands are old brands. All this pitting in here, man, that is just character and age. Still put the time and the effort into restoring these things as best you can. These old axes are not meant to be brought back to pristine condition, to be hung on a wall and to not used. This still was milled, forged, and hung on wood to be used, and it should be used. So a lot of you purists out there, I understand that's what you do. You have a beautiful axe collections. Axe Junkies is a great channel. Wrangler Star, great channel. It's just, I've heard comments before that whenever they see these pittings, they don't want to fool with it. That's garbage. Restore it anyway, bring it back, use it. Every barn out there in America has an old axe head in it that's just waiting to be brought back. Somehow, some way it got lost, kicked around, buried in the dirt. If you or anybody else finds it, if it comes into your possession, restore it back to the best that you can and put it back into shape. If it's got pitting, so what? You're not going to be restoring it to put it inside of a museum. Put it back to work. Just my thoughts on that. And this right here, this is my big boy. This is probably my most favorite axe out of all of them. This is my Collins 5-pounder. Now, I hang all my heads proud of the surface. I just like it that way. But This one was in really bad shape. It was all mushroomed out. I did have to grind it smooth up here so it's no longer flat. But that's my Collins right there. Once again guys, I don't know if the camera is focusing or not, but like I said, these Collins axes, these things are 70, 80, 90 years old too. Collins goes back a long way. But this 5-pounder right here, this is for splitting wood when I'm not using my maul. Generally I do use my maul, but on a lot of it, I will use my Collins axes, especially this 5-pounder. These other small forest axes right here and right here, yeah, I'll take those out with me, but for the most part, this 5-pounder, this is my go-to. So, guys, that's my simple axe collection. Like I said, I didn't buy these and restore them to hang them on the wall just as art and decoration. They are working tools. They are always going to be working tools. That's what their intended purpose was. Now, what you do with your tools is your business. Mine are going to be working. I'm the type of guy that if I had a Model T Ford, I wouldn't put it in a museum. I'd put it out on the road. That's what it was intended for. That's what I would do with it. So, hope you guys like these videos. Questions or comments are always welcome. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, give me a thumbs down. Doesn't matter. Either way, I love the questions and comments. Once again, guys, keep your boots dry, love the ones you're with, and take care of each other. Have a great day. It seems to be becoming my slogan.